very brief about this artist's life. And then we're going to look at his work while I'm talking about his life today. I'm changing that up a bit so that it's going to be hopefully a little bit more visually exciting for you. We're going to look at and talk about his work. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. And then Bill is going to join us. The artist that we're going to study today is a figurative artist, and we will be drawing Bill and continuing to practice and hone our skills in figurative drawing. All right, our artist for today is José Clemente Orozco. And I'm going to now share the screen and show you some of his work. Be patient. I have to open up some of his images. Let's see what we can see. So today, instead of me putting his biographical information up, I want to instead put up an image of his work while I'm talking about his life. I think it's going to be way more interesting for everyone. Let's see if it's going to allow me to do it this way. Everyone at home, can you give me a thumbs up if you can see the image? Sometimes when I do it this way, it's too small. No, you cannot see it. Okay. So we're going to stop the share and start over. I'm going to do it the way I usually do it. It's probably enough for now. Share screen. Oh, somebody just arrived. Can you let them in? Thank you. Everybody see this one? No. All right. Sorry, guys, I'm obviously doing something wrong. So give me a minute. Let's try again. What about now? Yeah. Finally. Okay. Oh, and there's this horrible Getty Images thing across the front. But it works, so we're going to leave it up. José Clemente Orozco was born November 23rd, 1883. He died September 7th, 1949. He was a Mexican caricaturist and painter, and he specialized in political murals. He, Diego Rivera, and an artist you may not be familiar with, David Siqueiros, and others founded the Mexican mural movement. Orozco was probably the most complex and, I think, interesting of the Mexican muralists. He was very involved with the theme of human suffering. When you look at this image, you get a sense of the anguish that this man is going through just by looking at his face. But check out the kind of tortured line that Orozco employs. Very jagged, angular edges to his imagery, even when he's doing figures, which we tend to think of as being very curved. He uses these sharp, hard lines in his work. That is a traditional way that artists portray sorrow or fear or horror in their work. Look at these sharp, jagged edges in this part of the composition. Look at the sharp lines in the person's face. That also gives a sense of deep feeling. And this is very, very usual. This is the kind of line work that you see often in Orozco's work. Again, he was a muralist, so his portraits were huge. He painted on walls in Mexico and the United States. He had international fame. He married, had 3 children, and this is an interesting and probably little known fact. At the age of 21, he lost his left hand because he was playing with fireworks.
Oh.
He was working with gunpowder. Where do you have these? Let's see if we can. He was playing with gunpowder and injured and lost his left hand. Oh, I don't know what happened. Can you see this picture? No, this is so strange. Stop the share. Try again.
Did you go up on your desktop?
Yep. We'll try another image. Try this one. Frequently, his pictures are political, very stylized in the symbolist style. He's what we call a symbolist painter. He was part of the Symbolism school of art. In other words, he simplifies his imagery and makes things into symbols to stand for and represent ideas. Can you see this picture? Okay, good. Something that distinguishes him from Diego Rivera is the fact that he had a very realistic view of Mexican political life. Diego Rivera was much more hopeful and optimistic in his beliefs about the future of Mexico and communism in Mexico. Orozco had a much more realistic opinion about the politics of Mexico and saw it as very bloody and tumultuous. And he frequently portrayed the truth of that reality in his paintings. And again, you can see the pathos and the sorrow in the imagery in this painting. Jane, you had a question or a comment?
Could you just repeat what you were saying about his use of imagery and you were comparing them to?
Right. So Diego Rivera, another famous muralist, Rivera and Orozco started the Mexican muralist movement. In contrast, Rivera was a more realistic painter. Orozco was a symbolist, meaning he simplified his imagery so that his figures and shapes stood for ideas and things as opposed to portraying actual people.
And so would you say that this kind of is a little example, like it's less defined and there's less of a subject, more like, you know, the idea of the people heading in one direction?
Exactly. So this is about possibly the forced movement of immigrants during the Mexican Revolution. So these look like farmers, perhaps, who are being forced to leave their village because these horsemen, I'm guessing, are the fighters and the revolutionaries who are pushing these people out of their homes.
Right.
But they're not actual people, whereas Rivera painted actual portraits of individuals in his murals. All right. I love how he portrays movement in this painting. All of these diagonal, strong diagonal lines across the composition show a really wonderful force and shift in movement across the canvas. It's really wonderful composition. And again, try and remember that these are huge. His paintings are, you know, dour and sad representations of Mexican life. Rivera's were much more optimistic and upbeat. Any other comments or thoughts about this picture? Okay. Let's look at another one. This, we had no luck seeing this one earlier. Let's try again. And folks, see this one, I hope, this time? Yes, wonderful. Okay. So he frequently portrayed the difficulties for women in Mexico, and some of his most poignant, sorrowful pictures are about women and children and the travails that they faced, especially during the Mexican Revolution. Again, his use of very pointy, jaggedy lines really portrays the anguish and the sadness that people were dealing with. Their displacement, their loss of their homes, the fact that they were frequently forced to migrate and move. He had quite a somber palette, although every once in a while, as in the last painting, you saw there was some dashes of red and blue. But he was an earth tone guy. This also kind of differentiates him from Rivera. Rivera used way more color than Orozco. Let's look at another one. I seem to have lost. Oh, there it is. Let's try this one. What's this? Hey, Bill. Okay, can everyone see this?
Mhm.
So you really see now his political message. Very anti-war and anti-capitalist message that he was famous for. Again, very angular, sharp-edged line work, the somber colors. I like his use of white in this painting is very, very effective in creating drama. These white, not sure what these things are here. The white on this revolutionary shirt, the white on this man, the highlights on the guns, and then the highlights on this, looks like a cathedral over here. This general has this dagger, quite threatening image.
I find that this a big contrast to the other two. The one with the
Yes.
shields and
Certainly.
even the one with the kind of menacing horsemen. Those I didn't find to be so even somber. I thought they were really aesthetic. And this, I think, is really a shift because of the use of gray and white and black, how they're those parts like really affect the more colorful parts aside from the themes, of course. But the use of gray and black, you don't see that in the other images as much.
So Jane is saying that Orozco's use of gray and black in this picture is creating a much more horrifying and somber scene than in the previous paintings that we looked at, and I have to agree. As well as the pretty horrifying content of this painting, it has a whole different feel from the others that we've looked at so far.
Well, everything is smooshed into this. There's so much in there.
Right, it's the composition is very compressed. He definitely wants us to look at the revolutionary figure in the middle. He dominates. So
Yeah, that's such a great comment. It's like just looking at it, I feel like I get stressed just seeing just all of it coming at me.
You can't breathe.
Right.
it's suffocating, right? Heather is also underlining the fact that because the composition is so packed with stuff and information, it creates a suffocating feeling. Awesome. This guy down here is like choking on pieces of gold. So it's a not very subtle message, is it? But this is symbolism. So this is a brilliant example of symbolist art because everything is larger than life and the people are standing for ideas and concepts and not just being people. So this is a perfect representation of the school of art that Orozco is famous for being a part of.
Is it me or kind of like the shoulder kind of have twisted his body here separately?
Yeah.
Because I see his rear and then the torso. I see her kind of like it twisted a little bit too much.
So Daniel is noticing the fact
Not
that
like that. The
No,
green
the
guy.
general.
Green guy.
the general, yes, his body is incredibly distorted and twisted in a way that's completely unrealistic. Although there may be two soldiers in khaki here. It's not clear, is it?
I think it is. Oh, maybe not. But I think it speaks to his implicit personality, character.
Yes, I mean, this general is completely terrifying. Like, I mean, to me, he's like every image of a fascist general I've ever seen in my nightmares
Well, it makes me think more of a gargoyle.
of a person.
And that might have been the effect too.
Yeah. Which is a great segue into what we're going to do today. As I mentioned, we're going to do figurative drawing in honor of Mr. Orozco. Let me just mention the fact that he died in Mexico in 1949 after he did spend several years in the United States. You might want to, you can visit here in the United States murals that he painted at Pomona College that are quite wonderful. And also right here in New York City, he painted murals at the New School for Social Research. And they're wonderful. He also painted maybe his most famous murals, The Epic of American Civilization at Dartmouth College in New Hampshire. All right. So we're going to segue right into working from life. And Bill, if he's willing, I have brought some horrifying props today to fit right in with Mr. Orozco's sad and horrifying imagery, but this is also to help us celebrating the up and coming holiday of Halloween. And here's what everybody needs. You're going to need paper and a sharpened pencil, and you will be good to go. Those of you who want to work in color today, I invite you to use soft pastels or oil pastels or colored pencils or crayons. But as always, I recommend you start with pencil. So let's take a minute or two to gather supplies. We're going to get Bill in position. Bill is here to model for us with our props.
So pretty.
Oh,
I bought
yeah,
this. I had this. It's kind of like a outer uniform thing. You want me to put that on with the witch thing?
Sure.
Okay.
Bill has brought his own costume. The man is in the spirit.
Are you gonna be the spooky maintenance man?
And once we have our stuff together, we are going to start with some blind contour today. It's been a while since we've done that. I want us to do some warm up. I don't know, have people noticed when you're wearing a mask, it really dries out your throat?
Your eyes.
Yeah, but it's a small price to pay for good health. So Bill, here are our props. We have fabulously deteriorating broom.
Yeah.
We have a skull,
Oh.
the last word yard, and hat with wig attached.
You mind if I wear it without this?
I have no problem. Perfect.
Oh my.
So we're gonna do
God.
fast, like
Oh, wow.
1 minute, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look great, Bill.
Yeah.
All right, Laura, we are setting up the camera for those at home. I'm gonna get the timer. We're gonna wait a couple more minutes, Bill, for folks to get their supplies. Bill's in party mood.
When I don't drink, I'm loud. It's not unusual.
So did we like it better when I didn't put up the bio information? I put up pictures while I was talking. That was better, right?
Shirley.
Heather, I'm loving
How
what
you
you
doing?
did this piece from yesterday.
Happy to see you.
I thought I saw you from my apartment. So I was gonna yell out, but it wasn't.
No, mine is on, oh my goodness. Overlooking the garden.
No, but even when you were walking.
When we were walking down by, I thought I saw you by.
Couple more minutes, folks at home. I hope you have all your supplies. Everybody here is almost ready. Thank you. Full house today.
Is anyone else showing in the art? Pat, are you showing in the art studio tour?
No.
You-
Should.
Yeah, Everyone.
Everyone in this classroom.
We
We
can,
used to have an art show here at the library.
It's on our list.
It's on our
I did a
list.
presentation for the board meeting last night. The art show was on the list.
All right,
Oh,
Laura,
wonderful.
see, Laura Natal,
Well, it's coming.
thank you,
librarian
Laura.
extraordinaire.
Oh, well.
First time back here and still no naked model.
No naked man.
No, thank you.
Naked?
Wow.
You can get naked Doritos.
There's a place on 10th and Bloomfield,
All right, I think we're good to go.
But now, that shit is very expensive.
Let me check with folks at
I
home.
heard like fucking $12 in the beginning, but now I think it's kind of like $30 or $40 each session.
I wonder if they might have a new model, but, yeah.
Everybody good at home? You got your supplies?
Yeah, I think it's like, I need to learn how to.
All right.
I needed to learn how to draw.
Laura said 1 more minute.
We're gonna bring in the lights. And so what are we doing? Liz?
We're doing blind contour for starters. So these are going to be very quick. Don't start just yet. These are going to be very fast. You can do the entire figure, or you can just do the drapery on his body, for example. Get deeply involved in what you're looking at. Just a 1 minute quickie. This is warm up, remember. Getting your eyes and hand muscles flexed and ready to go for the longer pose. You can focus on his hand. If you could see the skull, you could do the skull. We're gonna do a bunch of these, Bill. We'll do 5 line contours. This is number 1.
That's smart. It's so fast.
Thank you.
Because it's got all these like nice lines.
Guys, try and focus.
Liz, is this exercise where we're not looking at the paper, we're just drawing by just looking at the model?
We're gonna get a bunch of scribbles, okay? Change your pose, please, Bill. And begin. Do not look at the paper, 1 continuous line. No erasing, just look at Bill or part of Bill. Look at you could get lost in the broom. Love this broom. Number 2, line contour. You can just keep drawing over the lines you made in the first sketch. Because we don't want this to look like anything. This is just warm up. You can get visually involved. Don't look at your paper. That's cheating. Just look at Bill. And get ready to change. Pose, Bill, please change. This is number 3, blind contour, begin. Oh, this is a great pose. the lines in his row. Try and relax your shoulders, your neck. Forget that you're drawing a thing. Just see what's in front of you. And stop this one. Bill, please change. This is number 4. Line contour, no looking at your paper. It's completely warming up. Just like if you were in yoga class and you're stretching. This is warm up. Good, you're not looking at your paper. Terrific. One continuous fluid line. Slow down. Slow your brain down. These are stressful times. Here's a chance to escape the stress. Okay. This is the final line contour bit. Oh, there's where you are. Last where you are. Let's go. Slow down your hand if you can. Really, really look at the edges of what you're looking at. I'm going to stop your brain from saying, oh my God, it's a hand. I can't draw a hand. Just look at the lines that are in front of you. Slow. Slow down. And stop. All right, so now we're going to graduate to 3-minute poses. And I want you to do what's called modified blind contour. In other words, start with really quick gestural sketches, but look at your paper. You can make corrections, but try and stay in that mental place where you're not stressing about trying to capture the perfect image. You're still focusing on the lines that you're looking at. Everybody get that? So we're still in the warm-up period of this class. All right. Bill is changing costume. Let's give him a minute. It's hot in here today.
Guys comfortable or?
I'm always cold, don't ask me. So if you're looking at your blind contour pictures now and they're making you laugh, good. That's success. I want you to say, oh my gosh, what was I doing? This is just a bunch of crazy scribbles. Now something is going to start emerging from the scribbles. Man is taking the costumes very seriously today. Loving this. All right, so this is 3 minutes, Bill. You can hold that. And any questions? You know what we're doing. We're
Can't
good to
see
go.
Bill's head.
Let's,
Can't see
What,
Bill's
Robert?
head.
oh,
Can't,
right, I can't see your head, Bill.
Should I stay seated then?
No, we got it now. We fixed it.
you.
All right, begin, everyone. 3 minutes. It's gonna seem like an eternity after the 1 minute pose. Start with the loose gestural sketches, even if you do stick figures, and then build on that. Nice long line in this pose. The size of his hands. Help you with proportions in the whole figure. Learning. Yes, that was good. Under a minute on each pose. Folks at home, the kids are looking at. It's all make believe. It's just a costume. Our personal development. My kids. Trust me, I've had kids who are terrified of me. Dress up. Okay, so end of that one, Bill. We'll do 5 3-minute poses. We have a lot of posing time today. I'm happy to say. How are you doing, Bill?
Good.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Oh my
God. And begin. Those of you here, if you're only seeing his back and it's not interesting to you, you can look at the TV screen and draw from there. Although I do prefer when you work from life. Oh, thank you, Laura. Laura's doing a nice close-up for you folks at home. Again, this is a quickie. We're still in the warm-up stage. So do your very quick light sketches first. And then if you have time, come back to do more. Actually, this pose from the back is really fantastic. try not to go through the details yet. We can capture the pose. For a minute. And 7 seconds. And that's the end of this one. So this is the third 3-minute pose. The hat is too hot, you could just hold it. You don't need to wear it. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Laura. So folks at home, this is another 3-minute. We're still in warm up. This is the 4th 3-minute pose. We're gonna have one more of these. And everyone here, this is the 4th 3-minute pose. So in honor of Orozco, we think of Bill today as the symbol of witchery. Thank you, Bill, for honoring us in this way. All of us incipient witches. Shape of the hat is just wonderful in itself to draw. Almost done. Look at the pain in Bill's eyes. We're 30 seconds. Face. 10 seconds. One last 3-minute pose. Please. That was fantastic. Ah.
Where's my hair going?
Okay, so still warm up and begin.
God is partial and between.
So this is the final 3-minute pose. Wow, if you can include the chair and skull as well, that would be cool. I don't think you have time now in the 3-minute pose. You don't have time in the 3-minute pose. You could do either or.
Unless you include a nervous breakdown.
Use the hat as a measuring tool. Size of the brim in relationship to his arm. It spans the whole length from the tip of his finger to the inside of his elbow. So that's an interesting juxtaposition. So Bill, when this pose is done, we're going to graduate to a 5-minute pose, which will bring us to the top of the hour. And then I want you to take just a short break. And then we'll do a couple of 5 minutes. A couple of 10 minutes. 15 minutes and then share. Good, you guys are warming up well. Very nice. Very nice sketching. Doing great. You would never know you were missing an action, Dan. You're doing great. Oh, Sally, this awesome. So now Bill is going to finish up this hour with a 5-minute pose. With the 5-minute pose, I always suggest that you start with that quick gestural sketch in pencil. And now, if you want to work with color, you may have time to switch to color.
5 minutes like that?
Yeah, Bill, I think that may stress your neck. Yeah, that's good. We're gonna have to move the camera. Let's see if I can do it this time, Laura. You're okay? All right, Laura's gonna move the camera. Those of you here can just begin and let's go. It's a witch with a sense of humor. Now the skull is particularly helpful. You can measure head lengths by checking the length of the skull. Those of you sitting on this side, use it as a tool. Sorry, Alex. Okay, so we're gonna let Bill stretch for a minute or two. And we're gonna do a couple more 5-minute poses, Bill. I'm gonna run to the ladies' room. I will be right back. Guys, you can share with each other.
Well, I'm actually for that I'm used to it. My other lecturing class, and they told and when I went to an animation school, I kind of learned the benefit of it. I did it kind of like every week. But now that I think about it, I think it's practice very more great. Because I have problems because I do have problems drawing clothes.
Maybe at the art students, they have to use, classes to draw the model. 157. The art students. There's also a place in Jersey City.
Yeah, but I heard that it's kind of like $300.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, so I
use your, get a figure and use your own
That
stuff.
See,
Actually, I'm prepared, I'm prepared,
Yeah.
I'm thinking that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
Color material.
yeah, I do something. Some of my samples. There's some digital art.
One,
Some of them
I
are
like the one.
It used to be she was great. I think it's where the fiber.
I love the color. That's the part that.
I usually do like, you know,
no, I mean, not the-
and you, Photoshop or.
It was the whole thing. That's fantastic.
and you use the.
Right.
I'm not wanting me, but I'm just.
If you don't mind me posting. Right. I just got.
All right, Bill, you ready?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll do another 5 minutes.
I know that there are cheaper ones that have a screen like that, but there are some others that are cheaper. That's me.
Is this boring?
You're not on your knees, are you?
Oh, no, it's on my knees. Is it boring?
No, but is it hurting your knees?
Not yet.
Then you can't do that for 5 minutes.
We're gonna go this way. I like to give people a ride.
Yes, no, can you put one leg up on the stool by the props? That's good. All right, let's begin, everybody. This is a 5-minute pose. I like, Jane is just sitting here looking. In a 5-minute pose, you can do that. You can just study the figure before you begin. Remember how to use head length. Measure proportion. And so on. And maybe the longer poses. I'll wear the hat. It's not Halloween if I don't put the hat on at least once. Everybody at home doing okay? It looks good. Try and get the whole figure down first. Keep it loose. Don't worry about things like his eyes or the folds in the fabric in the beginning. You can always come back to add the details. Capture as much of the gesture of the figure as you have at the beginning. Then go back to do the details. So we'll do one more 5 minute after this pose. Really proud of everybody today. We haven't shared in a while, so we're going to take time at the end to do some sharing. Just keep that in mind. I don't want people to clutch up about it, though. It's optional. You don't have to share if you don't want. Let's talk about the,
You saw her?
I haven't been there.
Excuse me, the library gives free passes to people.
Yeah,
They do?
yes, I will. Thank you, Alice. If you have a library card, you can go to the library.
Yeah, library website.
Never been to Swansea. Really?
Thanks to the friends. Thanks to the friends of the library. That list has really expanded more. Yeah, the friends are trying to, more interested, you know.
Why don't they have Liberty Science?
Okay.
I'll find out for you.
We should have as many in Jersey.
See you, Jersey. Don't forget about the museum.
Soon they're gonna have a competition. All right, so now 11:10, we're gonna do 2 10-minute poses. We're gonna do 2 10-minute poses. So this is really gonna afford you the opportunity of getting into the weeds on the details. But try and do that loose gestural drawing first and leave the details to the end, maybe the last 3 to 4 minutes of the drawing. Can you hold your arm like that for 10 minutes, Bill?
I'm gonna try.
The right arm. This looks a little uncomfortable.
If I move it, does it take away the character of the pose?
Give it the stool.
That's
That's
better. That's
You know, yeah.
better.
Yeah, what's great is the accurate head. It's yeah, it's really.
Laura, how do you get those tickets? You gotta show up and show your the library card?
Yeah, so before we start this pose, there is a great show at the
I heard it too.
Guggenheim Museum, a figurative artist named Alex Katz, and it is a retrospective of his work. Pretty fantastic. The New York Times just reviewed it glowingly. And apparently, if you have a Hoboken Library card, oh, that's nice, Laura, thank you. You can get free entry to the Guggenheim Museum.
But I think you have to pick it up the day before, Laura, is that it? Yeah, so.
You have to come to the library to pick it up a day before you go to the museum.
Yes, on the website. How do I get it?
If you go to the website, you'll get full instructions about how to get your free pass. or call by phone. All right, let's start this pose, guys.
Exactly. You don't want to take a trip.
Yeah, don't go to the Guggenheim without coming here first.
Don't go to the library, you have to really hear somebody else.
True. Call the library to get explicit details. Okay, begin 10-minute pose. That's good, Alex. Take a deep breath. Let it out.
Well, it's a really bad if you're lucky enough to get those Guggenheim's very expensive.
Yes. Like a cat. Yes. Yeah, right. Beautiful, beautiful pose.
You feel like Cleopatra or something.
No,
Maybe you feel that way. You look like Bill in an Halloween costume. Great.
First it is bubble.
We should all feel like Cleopatra. That was one powerful one. So nice from this side. I thought it was very difficult. Over 5 minutes of this pose.
This very nice little mix here. This. But my composition thing down here, after all these years. Maybe that's why. Look at that mix. Still don't. See if you can capture the next one. Find this thing. That's not the capture. Really great.
How much more time do we have?
This one. A little over 4 minutes. You have the hardest position. Sally, didn't you have- which is great. Yeah, you're a little rushed. Yeah. it's kind of doing it. Like where you have the hand, the whole broom. The top of the broom is off the edge of the page. Not here, but up here. And then the whole broom starts here and goes up, not here. Starts here. So it's this part of the arm is long. Wait, you do so great in short poses where you don't have to think. It's the longer poses where you think. You start thinking. Not yet, not yet. Very good. So you're almost done, Bill. yeah, very much so. Alex Katz is alive and well. And continuing to evolve. That's what the review in the Times said. So wonderful about the show. Is you really see the evolution and the changes in his work, which is really what a retrospective should be all about. Okay, end of this pose. Sorry, everybody. Good news for Bill. So, somebody needs me at home?
Yeah, Robin's interested.
Okay. Robin, you have to leave? She meant 11:30. All right, bye. It looks like she left already. No, she hasn't left. Robin, great to have you in class. See you next week. Sorry, send me JPEGs, Robin. Send me JPEGs, Robin.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry I have to leave, but
No
there's all these
apologies
appointments in the
necessary.
city.
Life, it's all about doing the thing.
Thanks.
Okay, so this is our final 10-minute pose. Any what? Yeah, we're gonna share today. I have done so. Yes, you all know we're sharing today. So this is gonna be a 10-minute, and then our final pose is probably gonna be 15 minutes, and I will sit with Bill in the final pose just to mix it up a little. Adorable. This is adorable pose. I'm gonna be in the next pose, not this one. Okay, let's begin. That's good, Laura. So those of you at home, you can't really see his legs and hands, but that's okay. You can sketch the hat and the relationship of the hat to his figure. That's all part of learning how to draw. Think of the hat as a shape and his figure as a shape. Look at the beautiful curve at the top of the hat next to the curve of his knee. It's quite wonderful. Use the props to help you draw the figure if you can. Lucy is on full.
Okay, we do that. I'm pretty sure you don't know.
Thank you, Lord. Yeah, we appreciate
So before up there.
So start with that gesture as always. Gesture, a quick sketch. You have plenty of time to come back and add the details. Thanks, Laura.
background.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Totally
got it.
forgot the initial reason.
button is closed. Under 30 seconds. Yes, perfect. And then.
Thank you.
You got this perfectly. All right, so. We'll just do, I had wanted to do a 20-minute pose, but that doesn't give us a whole lot of time for sharing. So we're gonna finish up with a 10-minute pose. And I'm gonna pose in this one. Again, the same technique, guys. Good luck. You good to just keep going, Bill?
Yeah. You sit where you want, chair, stool,
I'm gonna
mat,
old lady pop out and take the easy chair.
easy chair.
Signature happens. Not to worry about it. After that. There's some of them now with the mask. Great.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
Well, my buddy. Oh, Wally.
Oh, like the American flag.
All right, everybody ready? Ready or not? Here we go. Got the camera ready, Laura? And if you're in a bad spot, you might just get up and move. Here we go, guys. Last pose of the day. Fingers inside. Try and avoid the details as always. Wait till the end. Minute in this pose. 1 minute left in this pose, everybody. All right. Woo-hoo, thank you, Bill. I see, I love reading. So, we're gonna share first with people in-house. Because last time we shared with people at home first. But bear with us, please. And please look and observe. So, Sally, do you have a favorite? We're gonna start with you today. Let me make sure everybody at home heard me. You pick one, Sally. Sally, go stand in front of the camera. So we're gonna do sharing now, and we're gonna start with folks here because last time we started with you folks at home. And Sally, give me a picture. This one is great.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Terrific.
For Sally. Sally, I observed today that Sally is really great on the fast, short time poses. And she doesn't have to think too hard. I love this drawing, Sally. Well done. Bravo, Sally. You're learning so much. Daniel, would you like to share?
Yeah, I would like to share this one.
Okay, so Daniel is not happy with this. You've chosen
I didn't tell you about that. I didn't tell you I was not too bad, not too bad.
not too bad. I'm sorry. I thought you said so bad. I'm getting down, Daniel. I'm
Sorry.
thrilled
I like that.
with this drawing.
Terrific. That's beautiful.
A lot of guts to work directly in charcoal. You did terrific job. Really excellent work. And Daniel's been away from class for quite a while, so he warmed up pretty quick. Your skills have not gotten.
I love it. I'm good.
You're terrific. Yeah. So here comes the Jane original, loving that she is color. How
Mm, beautiful. Beautiful, Jane.
just like Bill. Very good. Nice strong line. Shirley. You have a favorite? You want to share this one? So Shirley's sharing the double pose.
Oh, wow. Wonderful, Shirley.
Fantastic.
Mm, beautiful.
It's
The
fantastic.
finger in the eye. Good job, Shirley. As always, the proportions are so accurate. Well done. And that is next. Okay, this is the first one you did? Yeah. Wow.
Oh,
First,
Wow, that's beautiful.
Wow. Beautiful. Don't think. Just do it.
Looks, yeah, this could be an ad for the witch on Broadway, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's just like the perfect witch image.
Mm.
Thank you, Pat. Beautiful use of color and shading.
Yeah.
Heather is not sharing, that's okay. Love this drawing, you're gonna share, right? We don't always have to share, we have good and bad days. And that's-
Oh, wow.
Oh.
How much do we love Alice's drawing? And Alice's.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
Doesn't it?
Yeah. I like the other side too.
Can I show the other side?
I guess I can't
Can't figure out how to make it straight. There we go. Well done. What I like about Alice's drawings a lot is they have a really wonderful elegance. And I like how she leaves lines out. So for example, here, where the line is missing, our brain fills that in. And that is such a wonderful, exciting, mysterious quality about drawing. You don't have to put every single line in a picture to make it real. Well done, Alex. Are we sharing, Donna? Do you have a favorite?
I like that one the best, but I will have certain things on
This one's my favorite. Can I share this?
Oh, wow.
So again, the double portrait.
Wow.
Oh, that's terrific. Wow, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Love the skull.
Oh,
I'm really partial to
Oh.
the skull.
beautiful.
And this is Donna's take.
Sign your works, everyone. Gorgeous.
He's looking right at me, showing me.
Oh, wow, gorgeous.
This one I want to see in color. This one feels like a painting to me.
It's like.
All right, Heather, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks at home, who's up first? Susan.
All righty. Let me find the one I like.
Wow. Oh, look at the beautiful shading.
The skull.
Awesome. Look how strong our lines are becoming, folks. I'm really thrilled.
What'd you say?
Your lines are very strong. I like the dark and light.
Thank you.
Look,
I had fun today. Thank you so much, both of you.
so welcome. Great drawing, Susan. Doris. Oh, magnificent. I love the attitude in Bill's pose. Look at that.
You're not so bad either, sister.
Well done.
Thank you.
I would make Bill a little darker, get some dark into Bill as well. I
Okay.
like the heavy outline you've got in the hat around me. So define Bill a little bit also, maybe in the head or the leg region. Very
Okay.
nice,
I'll do that. Thank you.
excellent proportions. Well done. All right, so for some reason, I can't see who else is here. Lizzie, okay. Lizzie's up next. Yeah, can we spotlight?
Oh,
wow.
That's fantastic.
I loved everyone's had so much emotion and everything. Mine's kind of stagnant.
Yeah, look how you did this finger. I love that. I could actually feel that arc in my finger. I could literally feel the stress in the knuckle, and you captured it. It's great.
Thanks.
Like this negative triangle here, negative shape, and then that reflected in the angles of the mask. Beautifully done.
I
And
struggled today.
Lizzie,
Got caught up in the
all right,
details.
woohoo.
Thank you.
Thank
You're welcome. Thank you for coming and working. Is Margot in the house?
Yeah, I'm in the house, but I don't want to show today.
Oh.
Sure, I understand, but are you sure? I don't want no regrets. Oh, no, let's
One
talk.
I'll show it, but I'm just saying, I got interrupted in the middle and I lost some time and I'll show
All
it.
right. You can always send me JPEG. Suzanne, is Suzanne here today? Oh, you changed your
Oh, look
mind.
at
All right,
that.
show us.
Wow.
You gotta get rid of the background.
Do that. You see it?
No,
It's the background image is eating it up.
Oh, okay. Well, what do? Put a piece of paper on top of that?
No, you have to put it in front of your face, apparently.
Oh,
Oh.
Wow, I think this is great.
it's a
I don't know
go.
why it's disappearing on the screen. I don't. Oh, I do have a background. How about that?
No, the Zoom background is not allowing us to look at your drawing.
Interesting.
So
Yeah,
send me
sorry,
JPEG.
I don't know. I didn't put this on. I don't know why it's there.
It's pretty.
Thank you. It's-
Yeah, it's a ghost has taken over your computer. Send me JPEGs, Margot. The little we got to see of it looked great.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go. I got it.
Oh, okay, good.
All right.
oh, it's terrific. Yeah, beautiful.
I thought when you said that the thing was coming through, I thought it was
Get
drawing
great.
because I used both sides.
Awesome. Keep working on it and send me the finished picture.
Okay.
Well done.
Windows says decoration.
Is Suzanne still here or did she have to leave?
Get more.
And then E came late. Is E here? E, do you want to share? Guess not. E, I'm glad you made it though. Thank you for coming. All right, next week we begin a whole new month, November. We will, if I'm remembering correctly, we will be looking at the art of Native American artists in November. I am so thrilled at the work you did today. Walk tall, be proud, keep doing art, draw whenever you can. And I look forward to working with you next Wednesday, November 2nd. Woohoo! If you're lucky enough to have an absentee ballot, get it in. Vote, please. Vote,
You
vote,
can-
vote.
Early voting starts on Saturday at
Early
City Hall.
voting starts Saturday. Go
At City
vote.
Hall, yeah.
Thank you, Susan, for the reminder. Awesome. All right. Happy Halloween preparations. And next weekend, not this weekend, but the weekend of November 5th and 6th is the Hoboken Open Studio Tour. My husband, Ibu, and myself will have our studio at the Newman Leather, open and available to the public. And our model, Bill Curran, will have his studio available and open as well. I will give you more details about that next week. All right, see you soon. Art on.